This video is sponsored by OnePageRules. Hello and welcome to Haunts Wargaming. My name is Justin. I got Brooks here with me.
How's it going?
We're filming some Age of Fantasy today. The Vampiric Undead versus the Shadow Stalkers, 1,000 points. Ground War is the deployment. For this game, we're playing the Mosh Pit mission from the advanced rules. Normally, you just have one objective for that, but we're gonna play with 5 objectives. They're set up evenly here, 6 inches in from the deployment edge and 1 foot in from each table edge. So this is a progressive scoring mission, so we score at the end of each round. The main objective in the center is gonna be worth 2 points, and all of the other ones are gonna be worth 1 point. So yeah, that's the setup. We're gonna be using a dice cam for the first time this game. Hoping that this can make the process a little bit smoother for us and hopefully more enjoyable to watch. And yeah, see how it goes. Yeah, rolling to see who deploys first. Here goes. So weird.
It is weird. So Undead is the gray dice.
And the Shadow Stalkers are going to be green. I won the deployments and chose the right side. Brooks is on the left side.
All right, so on the Undead side, we have the Skeleton Guard first. Then we have a Vampire Master with Blood Chalice and his Zombie Wolves.
That gives them regeneration.
Yep. And then we have some Stitch Butchers. And behind the building are a unit of werewolves.
Sneaking around here.
Yep, they scouted forward. And then in ambush, I have 2 units of 10 Stitch Zombies.
They have the Rising Tide.
Yep.
Which lets them deploy up to 1 inch away. Yeah, so the zombies are gonna kind of be coming up like that. You ever played Diablo 4, the Witch Doctor?
Yeah.
Has that thing where they come up and surround. Over here we got the first squad of Tormentors. They scouted up there. Both squads of Tormentors have the Deadly Stinger upgrade, which is a limited weapon, one-time use. Then down here we have our Spectres. That's not a champion, that is our Sensor Bearer. That's gonna deny your ambush, hopefully. And then we got a squad of Scourges, led by a Scourge champion, which I realized I didn't have the model for, so I'm using a Butcher. Then down here we got the Great Screecher. It's got the Mine Blaster attack upgrade, I believe. And the second squad is down here, trying to get this objective. And I have a squad of Fiends in ambush. They're gonna be coming out round 2. Alrighty, so my Great Screecher gets 3 spell tokens right off the bat. Caster 3, and I get to go first. What to do? I know you don't have any sort of shooting.
No, I do not.
So I'm gonna move these guys up.
These guys do have fast.
They do, but these guys have counter.
Okay.
So I would get to hit you first. So I think I'm gonna move these guys up pretty aggressively.
And are those the only guys with counter?
Yep, I'm just gonna move them all up. March. Yeah, they're going there. So there's no special models in this unit. It's just 10 spearmen with the champion, by the way.
So yep, my butchers are just gonna shamble on up. Something like that.
Very scary looking.
Big, slow, fat boys.
They are very intimidating.
Yeah, they are scary looking models.
I'm gonna move my Spectres up here. My Spectres have teleport, so they can move up 6 and then another 6 with the teleport. They are gonna move right about here. So they do have a line of sight. They can see 2 of the Butchers.
All right.
They have their Shadow Staffs, 18 inches, 1 attack with rending, hitting on 5s. 1 goes through, and that's with rending.
So that puts you at AP4, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need a 6. That's a 6.
No. All right, worth a shot.
So Skeleton is just gonna be rushing almost completely forward just to claim this objective. This is our lane.
I think my Great Screecher is going to move up here.
The Great Screech.
Screech. Alrighty. Oh, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to target them.
My Skeleton's correct?
Yeah. Well, is he 18?
Yeah, he's 18.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to try and cast Haunted. Need a 4. Hey, it goes off. All right. Haunted. Target 2 enemy units within 18 inches get -1 to their next morale test roll. I'm going to be putting that on your Butchers.
Okay.
And the Skellies.
All right. You shouldn't be able to haunt me. I'm already dead.
I know. You'd think they'd be immune. And then he is going to do a Mind Blaster Shriek. Blast 3, quality 4. One of those goes through. No AP. It is blasts.
Okay, so turn into 3 hits.
No extra AP, but it is 3 hits, yeah.
Okay, I need 4s. I'm going to take 2.
And that is my Screecher.
All right. I have my werewolves next.
I'm assuming you're going to move them out into the open, so I'm not going to attempt to move my camera back there.
All right, so I get to swing first.
Yep, I don't think they're going to survive this, but you never know.
I am quality 3 with 3 attacks each and rending. So I only missed once, and I got 2 rending hits. That's going to be 6 saves at AP 1 and 2 at AP 4.
Okay. They have a defense 6.
All right, well, that's you just roll them all at once then.
Well, see if any of them live.
Oh, you got 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're dead. No. Well, that's not great. Should have been more careful.
Worked out well for me.
I still got my fiends at least.
Yes.
Lose my other squad down here. I don't want to lose them too. Oh man, yeah. I better just keep them where they're at. Yeah, I gotta play smart now. Okay, they're done. Then you got your wolves yet.
Yep, so they're just gonna do some rearranging here. Kind of push forward in the center. Something like that. All right, so end of round 1, right?
So it says at the end of each round, players get 1 victory point if they seized the objective marker, and 1 victory point if they seized the marker whilst it was not already seized by the enemy.
Yeah, so
it's a really weird way to word it.
That was what was throwing us off last time.
It was throwing us off the last time because we weren't sure if that meant that you get the point if you've held it.
Yeah.
I think we did play it that way.
So you're going to get 3, I'm going to get 2.
I would get 3, you would get 2, yep. I guess I got to do some glamour shots here now. Round 2. We both have ambush units.
Yep.
And I would get to deploy mine first. I got my fiends. There's not a lot of space there.
I mean, you can go behind me.
Yeah. I don't want to be chasing you though. Yeah. I think I'm going to set them up here. Then you get to go. You got, oh my God.
Lots of zombies rising from the
you
ground.
Got so many bodies.
The first ones, I have to stay 12 inches away from this guy.
Yeah, he has a sensor and the group back there has a sensor. So you have to stay within 12 inches of both of those.
So first squad is going to be coming in behind the Shadow Fiends. And then the second squad is going to come in brought to life right in front of their master.
The Vampiric Master raises his blood chalice and flicks his wrist, and as soon as it hits the ground, the zombies start to
a single drop
come up. Yeah,
hits the ground.
Yeah, so I would still get to go first. 8 inches is your charging range for these guys.
Yep.
I really don't want them to die, but I don't want to waste my first activation. All right, we're gonna charge you.
All right.
Gotta get these werewolves off my back. 3 rending claws, one apiece. It's 3 attacks apiece. They have ensnare as well. When you hopefully you can't even attack me because I just I land every shot here.
Yep, you need to land everything, and I need to fail everything.
Quality 4 with rending, not a bad roll. 5 without rending, and then 1 with rending.
All right, so 5 without. I need any AP.
Nope.
All right, so I'm gonna fail 3, so 1 guy dies, and then with the rending, I need a 6. Nope.
Yeah.
So 1 guy's gonna take a wound. Take this guy off the back here. That guy takes a wound.
And you get to hit back.
Yep, so ensnare.
Yeah, they have ensnare. Enemies get -1 to hit in melee when attacking units with ensnare.
All right, so that puts me on quality 4. So that's gonna be 3 hits. They do have rending, so 2 with rending.
Okay, though, so we'll do the rending first because that'll be a 6. And then the one without would be a 4. No! Oh man, that kills one of them. So it's not quite what I was hoping for.
But you do win combat.
Yeah, that's true. So since I won combat with my 4 wounds compared to your 3.
Yep, I gotta see if I can pass a quality test. Their quality is 3. Oh, they fail.
Yeah. Right. That triggers the undead roll.
Yep, so because I failed, it triggers the undead rule. And I have 5 wounds remaining. So I have to roll 5 dice, and every 1 to 3, I take another wound. I'm going to take 2 more wounds. That'll kill 1 more guy.
Now we're talking.
These guys can charge here, so that's what they're going to do.
They're charging?
They're charging.
No. You can probably just get 1 in.
Yeah, just this guy's going to make it in. That guy's pretty close. Not so much.
I don't think he's going to be able to
fight, yeah.
All right, so I would get to hit first with my spearmen, all the ones that are within 2 inches. I think 8. I think the 2 in the back here can't quite reach.
Okay.
Yeah. My Scourge Champion has the Shadow King upgrade, which gives him the Scourge Master ability, which means that all models in that unit get +1 to hit in melee. So, Scourges are going to be hitting on 4s, and only 8 of them can reach. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 go through. Defense on 4s. I'm going to take 4. So 1 guy is going to die, and 1 is going to take 1.
Okay, and then I have my Scourge Champion. He's also hitting on 4s. He has a Heavy Spear, and 1 of those goes through. AP 1.
That puts me on defense 5. I failed it. So 1 guy's got 2 wounds on him. The Butchers have Devour. Whenever they make an attack in melee, roll 1 dice. On a 6-up, the target takes 1 wound. So if 2 guys attack into melee, so on 6s you'll just take a wound. No 6s. And then they have 4 attacks each. So 8 attacks hitting on 4s. So that's going to be 1 rending and 2 other hits.
I'll do the rending first. Need a 6. Hey, you got it. And then the other 2 are...
No AP.
So they need 5s. Okay, that's 2 dead. I got to keep my banner bearer in there just because it's such a cool looking model. Though he's not actually giving me a buff or anything in this game.
All right, so I lost combat. These guys have a quality of 4. They're good. All right.
I think I'm going to make a run for the other side of that building. My Spectres are going to go over there. They have the teleport, so they can make a full movement. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. So we forgot about the haunted marker, but we're pretty sure that you got a 6 on that.
I either got a 5 or a 6, which is what I needed.
Yeah,
with
so
the -1.
It would still get rid of this.
Yeah. All right, and then it's my turn. So the zombies in front of the vampire are going to charge.
See, now I technically they're like Frankenstein monsters, but I'm not sure if a Frankenstein monster would be considered a zombie or not. But I guess in OPR's world they are.
So I think that's all of them in.
You're just going to counter everything, man.
Yeah, so you get to swing first.
Well, I am hitting on 6s now, though.
Yep, that was the idea. Try to get the guys that can take a hit before I get the guys that literally fall apart walking.
I guess we would all pile in. All right, rolling for the standard Scourges. Need 6s this time. No 6s.
All right, I like that.
Your plan's working out. And then the Scourge King. He doesn't get it. No.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. He has 3. I'll roll 2 more. Doesn't get him. Uh-oh. They couldn't get their spears up in time. They had just recovered from the butchers.
They couldn't see around the butchers.
The lumbering butchers.
Yep. So I got 20 attacks at quality 5.
Oh, man.
What is that? 3, 6, 7 hits?
So I need 5s. That is 1, 2. Not bad. 3, 4 dead.
Yeah, that's a lot more than I thought I was going to get.
That was a good play, though. So that they would lose combat.
Yes. And now you have to do the undead rule.
I have the Shadow Born rule, which is a completely different rule. It's not like the same rule repackaged or anything. Yeah, even the champion has a 5.
Okay.
No! So I would need a 4 or higher.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That's just the champion with 2 wounds. Yeah.
Yeah, zombies did pretty good.
That was a good play. Yeah. I was getting too cocky with my spear. All right. The Great Screech is going to move up. He's going to come around here. He is going to... He's going to screech. I did, it's not a Haunts Wargaming battle report if we don't forget the spell tokens. So he has 6 tokens. Yeah, that's right.
Didn't he use some last round?
Better watch out. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yes, I used the Haunted.
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah, I forgot to pay for Haunted. So if you've been fuming about that, we just remembered.
Yep, you're good now. You can calm down.
I'm going to cast Thorn Vines. It's 3 tokens. I'm going to boost it with the other 2 because I'm really hoping it goes through. So I need a 2. Oh my God. Kidding me.
Oh, no.
I think that just won you the game. Right?
I think so.
No, that was like the clutch
that is
move.
Unfortunate.
He's going to shoot at the wolves, I think. He's got his Mind Blaster Shriek. Needs a 4. He gets one of them, so that's blast 3. No AP.
Goes through to 3. Zombie wolves have a defense of 5. I'm going to take 3.
All right. You got regen on them. Don't forget about that.
Does it give it to the whole squad or just...
It's the whole squad, yeah. The Blood Chalice gives it to the whole squad.
Alright, so then those guys have a 5-up regen. I'm going to only lose 1.
See, it's paying off.
Yeah. Yeah, it just made its points back already.
Man, that was a rough turn for me.
That was not great. So, alright, we're going to move the zombies first. They're going to go up 8.
All right, you're making me decide what to do here with these guys.
Leave it up to you. Do you stay and hold the objective, or do you push forward to keep me back? Either way, I think your little champion guy is going to get eaten by zombies now.
Oh, man. It's looking so bad for me. The funny thing is, when I made both of these lists.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that the Shadow Stalkers had the better list.
I honestly, when I picked the undead, I was like, they're just going to look really cool. I'm not sure what I can actually do with them, but it's worked out.
Well, you played it pretty well, too. Yeah, we're going to charge. I got to do something here.
And we're not going to forget that they have -1 to their morale.
Yeah, they got -1 to their morale because they're haunted. We're going to use our deadly stingers first. And that's quality 4. 2 of them go through. Those are AP 2.
All right, so it drops it down to AP 1 because of protected. So it puts me on 5s.
All right, looking good so far. And then we have our toxic daggers. Once again, hitting on 4s. This has poison. So 4s, yeah, that is a lot of hits. I might actually get this squad.
Yeah. All right, so 4 ups, and I have to reroll 6s. So you're going to take 3 out. All right, and then I get to swing back with my 3, and I need 4s. I got 2 hits. So.
It's ensnare, but I think you would still get 2. You roll
yeah,
a 5
it was a 5 and a 6.
And
yeah.
you need 4s.
And they have reap, so any defense rolls of 1 do an additional wound. It's AP 1.
Puts him at a 5-up. And I get a 1. So I did get the 1, but then I got the other one, so 2. Yep. Okay. All right, I'll take these guys. I still win.
You do still win combat. I'm going to get -1, so that puts me on a 5. And that's a 3. So I'm going to roll 3 dice and hope I don't roll low. I'm going to lose 1 more. All right, then I think you know what I'm going to do.
I actually don't know what you're going to do. I think you got a couple options here.
Yeah, I think these guys are going to charge these guys. Let's start with the Vampire Master. He has Impact 1, which we'll do first. All right, so Impact on a 2-up. Hits.
Okay, that's 1 damage on them.
All right, and then we'll do his heavy hand weapon. I need a 3, and 2s do additional hits because of Furious. That's going to be 4 hits, and that's AP 1.
That's going to kill him right there. Your hounds aren't even going to get to attack.
Yep.
AP 1 puts him at 5-up. All right, they're dead. 2 squads of them in a 1,000-point list. Might not be the best idea.
So my skeletons are going to make a run for it. And then the werewolf is just going to go back here.
Oh, he's fleeing too.
Yep.
Back into the woods.
Yep.
So we had changed hands here a little bit this round. That objective back there is actually contested. This one's also contested in the center here. This one's contested, but I got the one in the back there and you got the one in the front here.
Yep.
So 1 point for each of us.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still winning by 1, but I don't think that's going to be the case for very long. On to round 3.
All right.
All right, round 3.
Round 3.
It's not really looking great for me,
Fight.
but you know, it's always hope.
Yep.
So there's always hope. Just not a lot of hope left here. All right, he's gonna retreat back this way. Then I'm at least out of range of these zombies, not these. Gets his spell tokens. And I don't know, should I do like a Hail Mary here?
I'm not going to tell you what to do.
Hail Mary.
I'm winning. I'm not
type
giving you
attack.
advice.
I think I should.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if I can get thorn vines off, that could really turn the tide here.
What does that do?
6 hits to 2 different enemy units within 12. I'm gonna do that. Come on, 4. Oh, it's a 2.
Ugh.
Then I'm gonna cast, and I'm gonna cast, but I'm gonna use my Mind Blaster Shriek. I'm gonna cast it on the dogs again. Not cast, but I'm gonna screech at them. 4s. Yeah, they both go through. Blast 3.
So I have to roll this differently, right? Because I'm going to take 4 on the dogs. If you kill all 4, then more are going to go on the vampire, and he has better defense.
Yeah, try rolling the 4 first.
4 for the dogs, which are defense 5. I'm going to take 2,
And you get
and then I'm going to I'm going to regen, which I'm going to get
God,
all those back,
come on.
and then I'm going to roll the next 2 attacks, which I failed those 2, and then I'm going to regen. Okay, so I lose 2.
Well, it might be enough to keep you from outright killing him.
So I think the zombies in the back are going to charge your champion.
Yes, but you forgot I have my spear.
Well, I didn't forget. That's why the zombies charged you first and not the butchers.
3 attacks. They all go through because of the Scourge Master. It's +1. It's AP1.
AP1 puts me on 6s. That's going to only be 1 zombie.
Yeah, you're rolling like I usually roll.
I know. I like these dice. All right, and then I get 18 attacks back. All right, looking for 5s. I dropped one on the ground. That's going to be 7.
All right, and he's dead. No. Yeah, those zombies are nasty. Get the numbers out there. I'm going to charge your werewolf back here. So the Rending Claws, you get 3 apiece. And I need 4s. And they are rending.
All right, so the 2 with rending, I need 6s.
Wow. Yeah, you are rolling like I usually do.
1 without. He's good. He's going to swing back. 3 attacks with rending. So that's going to be 3 hits.
Rending puts him at a 6 up. And then the other one, AP1, 5 up. All right, well, that's another one dead. And then they have to do a morale test. They fail that. And I roll 3 more and lose 2 more health. All right.
Oh, that's rough. Can these zombies make a charge? Yep. So 12 attacks, hitting on 5s. Just 3 hits.
That's not too bad. He's a defense 3. 4s. Hey, get him all.
Wow, there you go.
All right. And he has a dual hand weapon. 6 attacks. 4s. 4 go through.
I'm only defense 6. So
Yep.
that's 2 6s. 2 guys die. And see if I can pass on 5 up. That's a 5.
I just have my specters in the back there. They're moving out here and they're gonna teleport. And you're like, oh my God, our whole army's dead. What happened? They're gonna target your wolves down there. They whip out their shadow staffs and start conjuring shadow spells. I need a 5 up, so 1 goes through.
All right.
So bad.
I need a 5 up. That's a fail. And then regen.
Oh, come
that's
on.
Good. So my vampire is going to charge into your screecher.
All right.
I'm going to try it.
I'm not going to stop you.
Yep. We're going to start with the vampire. He's got his impact hit on a 2 up. That's a hit. No AP on this one.
4.
3 attacks on 3s. So that's going to be 2 hits. The 6 turns into an extra hit. So 3 hits at -1.
Because of Furious.
Because of Furious, yep.
-1 puts him at 5s. He has Ethereal. So Ethereal counts as having Stealth and Strider, and when taking a wound, it's ignored on a 6 up.
Okay.
So you do kind of get like a regen, which didn't
All right, you need to roll my dice. My wolves are going to bite you on 5s. That's nothing.
Now I need 6s.
Yep.
There's 1.
So I failed, and then I failed. So I lost the one guy.
And since I have Fear 1, that makes us tied.
But I did do 2 wounds. Yeah, my butchers are just going to go towards your duders here.
Moving the butchers back there.
Yep. And then my werewolf is actually going to charge.
Well, you did pretty well the first time.
Yeah, but I'm only hitting on 6s now. All right, I just need 1 6. That's no 6s.
Yeah. Also, I need 6s. Hey,
Oh,
got
there's
1.
a 6. Uh-oh.
That is rending.
All right. I need a 6. That's not a 6.
For once.
So I take 1 damage. That makes me lose combat. So I need a 3. Alright, he's good.
Moving the skeletons a little bit down there. And that is round 3. Went pretty quick.
Yeah. I'm going to get 3 points this round. I have the center uncontested, and I still hold that one.
I still have the one in the back.
You have the one in the back, and we're still slapping each other over the other one in the front.
3-1 puts you in the lead.
Yep.
Round 4.
Round 4.
I mean, I guess we could try and hold that one in the back there. Here's the play. I teleport over here. I'm at least out of charging range of this unit.
Yeah.
But they are still going to fire at the butchers. Also, I should mention that my caster 3 is getting his 3 tokens down here. See there, you got him. 5 attacks, 5s. I only got 2. It is rending, so 1 with rending and then 1 at AP 1.
All right, so the one with rending is a failure, so that'll kill that guy. And then, did you say AP 1?
AP 1, yeah.
So I'm gonna take 2. Okay, so see if he passes morale. He does. My werewolf is gonna charge your doggo.
Makes sense.
Yep.
We didn't even bother backing them off.
No, we didn't.
Last time.
All right. That's gonna be 2 hits. AP 1.
So that puts him in a 5 up. He's dead.
I win the slap fight.
Well, that's nice of you to give me a chance with my Screecher down here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, he is gonna just move back a little bit. He's gonna try and cast Thorn Vines again. Okay, 4. Yeah, it goes through. Thorn Vines is 6 hits. 6 hits on the stitched zombies. I had such a hard time saying that.
That's a tongue twister for the zombie. All right, so I'm gonna lose 6 zombies. Is that the whole squad? Not quite.
It's a good amount.
Yeah, that's most of them. All right, so the wolf has to do it one at a time. All right, so the wolf died and then regen, which he passes. Again, fails, and then the regen goes out.
Mercifully.
All right, and then 3 hits on the lord or the master. 2 are going to go through, and regen, I'm going to only take 1.
So just to be clear, if you have a spell and you do damage with the spell, it does not trigger a morale test until the activation is over. So I'm going to use the Mind Blast or Shriek on these guys.
The skeletons.
Hoping to kill them. Yeah, the skeletons.
Okay.
And I need 4s for that. 1 goes through, so it's a blast 3, 2 hits, no AP.
All right, I'm good.
With the double 6 again.
For the zombies, I need a 5. They fail. I lose both of them. And then for the vampire, I need a 3. And he's good.
See, he should have done that round 2. That's what he should have done. That's all of my units, so you get to do whatever you want to do here yet.
He's just going to charge first.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah. On a 6, he just does 1 wound. All right, I need 4s. I got 2 hits, no AP.
It's a matter of 5 up. They're ethereal too. So 1 dies. They have claws, 5s. I got 2. No AP on that.
It's me on a 4 up. He's good. I win combat.
Morale test, and see what happens here.
Oh,
hey, you got them all.
Nice.
Surprisingly resilient.
And then my zombies are going to charge you.
I think I like the progressive scoring better, especially when you have plenty of objectives and it's not just like piling into one objective. Yeah. Like that would be pretty boring, I think. So I'm glad we're allowed to add some more objectives because I think it helps a lot.
And it still made it a mosh pit in the middle.
Yeah, it did.
All right, 18 attacks. 8 hits.
5s.
I got 1.
They're dead. All right.
All right, good game.
Good game.
I could try to kill your leader, but I don't think there's any reason to. I'm not going to kill him with those guys that I have.
We're just going to let this guy live.
Yep, he can run. We can have a rematch another time.
Yeah. I think we might have to maybe like 2, maybe even 3,000 points. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I have a pretty decent sized collection of these guys.
Yeah, and I really like the OPR Undead models.
Yeah, they have a lot of really good units in that line, for sure.
They're calling to me, so I'm going to paint some up myself.
So we got, that's a tie.
10. I got 10 total.
Okay, and I got 6. Yeah, that was good. I mean, it could have gone either way. The Screecher was definitely the linchpin of this army, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was a good game. Don't got much else to say.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.
See you.
This video is brought to you by the kind folks over on the Haunts Wargaming Patreon. If you'd like to support the production of more content like this, please consider becoming a Patreon member. I also have some product links down below if you want to check that out. That's it for now. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you later.